أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
APA Style Guide 7th edition. In this session, I'm going to discuss how to format a research study using APA Style Guide. Introduction. APA, American Psychological Association style, is used in a variety of disciplines including nursing, business, social work, education, and other behavioral and social sciences. Writers using APA must inform readers not only of authors they are using, but how current, timely the sources are. The session will utilize APA 7th edition guideline. Let's first look at the general format. The guidelines in the session are set up according to APA student guidelines. Nevertheless, always follow the requirements outlined by your instructor or the department. Manuscript should be typed double-spaced on standard-sized paper, that is 8.5 into 11 inches, with 1 inch margin on all sides. Do not align the right margin. Double-space text throughout the paper and indent all paragraphs on tab, that is ½ inch. Put 1 space between the sentences. Margins 1 inch margins, top, bottom, left and right. Now the font size and style, it should be Times New Roman or Georgia Calibri Arial with 12-point font, that is the font size. The running head should be a short title of the paper that should not be more than 50 characters, placed at the top left of the paper. Double click on the header and select a different first page. Now page numbers, number each page at the top right starting with the title page. Line spacing should be double spaced throughout the entire paper. Title, abstract, body, no additional line spacing before or after each paragraph. And references. Do not add blank lines before or after headings. Do not add extra spacing between paragraphs. Paragraph indentation except for abstract page, 1/2 inch. Set tab default. View ruler also aids in formatting issue. Now you can go to the view ruler, that is in the Word document, and can do your formatting. Now spacing after punctuation, 1 space following a comma, semicolon and colon within a sentence. Now how do you format your title page? The header should have a running head, that is short running title in all caps, should be displayed on the title page. Succeeding pages should just include short title in all caps. Now your running head, short title in all caps. Your title page is your page 1. Now your title page is approximately 12 words and it describes the body of the work centered in 12-point font. The author name, first name, middle name, initial, last name centered in 12-point font. Institutional affiliation is centered in 12-point font. Now how do you do this? Let's have a look at the example. Now here is a sample of your title page. Let's have a look here. Okay, here it is. So this is your running head. Demystifying organizational performance. Here is your page number. Here is the title of the article. A few spaces from the top. 3 to 4 spaces is good enough. 1 space after the title, and then double spaced the 2 authors separated by and then with the numbers you describe or present their affiliations. Then the author note, you can have 2 spaces in between at the end of the page, and you can put in your correspondence details. Now this is how you can format your title page in APA style. This is a sample. Now moving on. The next thing is sources within the text or in-text references. So there could be parenthetical citations. Both the author and the date separated by a comma appear in parentheses for a parenthetical citation. A parenthetical citation can appear within or at the end of the sentence, just like this. Now look at this. In parenthetical citation, if there are 2 authors, they are separated by ampersand. If there are 3 or more authors in the 7th edition, you just write et al., which means and others. Narrative citations. Narrative citations mean the stress is on the author. The focus is on the author. The author's surname appears in running text and the date appears in parentheses. Look at this here and look at this here. The whole authors and the year appeared in parentheses. But here the year appears in parentheses and then you write a verb to connect the argument with the authors. The author's name can be included in the sentence in any place it makes sense. In this case, I've added it right at the start. Yildiz and Kara. Here you write, instead of the symbol, you write the complete and. Moving on. Headings. How do you format headings in APA? Now, the first thing is, in APA style, the introduction section never gets a heading, and the headings are not indicated by letters or numbers. Your level 1 is centered, bold, with title case. Your level 2 is flush left, bold, title case. Your level 3, flush left, bold, italic, title case. Your level 4 is indented, bold, title case heading, ending with a period, that is full stop, and the text starts right after it. Whereas in the first 3 levels, the text begins as new paragraph. And finally, level 5 is indented, bold and italic, where level 4 was not italic, just bold and indented. Title case heading, ending with a period and the text starting right afterwards. Now alignment. Center your level 1 headings. Left align level 2 and level 3 headings. Indent level 4 and level 5 headings like a paragraph. The font boldface all headings, also italicize level 3 and level 5 headings. So this is the format of your heading. Now let's look at the example. Now here is your abstract. There is no indentation for the abstract. Remember, we are going to discuss this a little later as well. Now this is the main paper, starting with the title of the paper, then your indentation. There is no introduction or no heading for the introduction. Again, look at this, your in-text citation. Moving on, once that is done, let's look at the new section. Now here is your new section, level 1, and then this is level 2. Again, level 2, and this is your level 3. Bold and italic, just as we mentioned. Flush left, bold, italic, title case heading. Now moving on, the next thing, quotation. How do you add quotations in APA style? Now for each sentence that contains a quotation, is the quotation incorporated into a sentence you wrote? Use signal phrase to introduce the quotation. Do short quotations less than 40 words appear in double quotation marks? Yes. Now where is the example? This is here on page 9. Let's look at the example with less than 40 words. Here it is. Here it is. Double quotation and with the page number. And here is your signal word as well. Now what if you've got long quotation, more than 40 words? They should appear as block quotation format. Now you should double space your block format. It should be intended 0.5 inches from the left margin. Have you removed any quotation marks from around the block? Make sure you remove the quotation marks. Now where is the example? On page 8. Let's have a look. Here is a quotation with more than 40 words. Now it has an indentation, plus here is the reference, 2 authors separated by ampersand, year, and then the page number. Now you will have to have a tab space, ½ inch tab space as well, just like this. Now moving on. For each citation of a direct quotation, does your citation include an author, year, and the page number? For parenthetical citation, are the commas between the author and the year and between the year and the page number sentence like this? So your quotation, your author, your year, and your page number. For narrative citations, does the page number appear in parentheses after the quotation? Now, if your citation is narrative and there is a quotation as well, then first you mention your author, followed by the year, and then in the end, the page number. Thank you very much.